Welcome to the video. The gang's all here. Dumpster dive. Yeah, that's not Thomas. This is Thomas. Tommy Turtle, who likes alpaca. This one is from the dumpster. How happy is he to be with us? I mean, wow. So Tommy has a buddy now. That's nice. I don't know what we're going to name him. I can't remember any of the names anymore. I saw him in there and he was barely out of reach. I had to lean with my little grabber, and it was not easy, was it? There were a couple of bags that were already torn open by the time I got there at 4:15, and it was the same person had donated a bunch of stuff. I guess it was the kids of two people. I think the spouse probably died and the other one had died a while back. But this was still in there. It's a beautiful brooch with the ceramic right here and that design on the back. Probably 80s, 90s. They had lots of boxes of jewelry. Then there was this. I was hopeful, but no. But those are from the dumpster. They'll go in my dumpster bag, and we will have to find a name for Tommy's buddy. It's Friday night. How's everybody doing? It is Friday night. Friday Night Lights, just like the football. Little town with all there is to do is see what the high school football team is doing. That's Friday Night Lights. We have two of these, $1. You would have to make something with them. They have a hole going through them to make like an earring. That one's $1. We have a pair of these. Has like a dark accent. Silver tone, good condition. $1. $1 for these. They were not silver. It looks like something's written on them, but you can't figure. I cannot make it out on the back of them. Very substantial. So nice peace symbols. Let's finish this little pile here and see what we've got. I am so glad it's Friday. I had to lay down for a while. I am just worn out. So this is nice. It's gold tone, $5. Vintage. There's no writing on the clasp, and the plating is there. It goes from from shorter to longer. I am so glad it's Friday. I'm just glad it's Friday is all I can say. And I was looking forward to doing the treasure hunting. I didn't get out of there at 3 like I was supposed to because somebody came by and visited with me, which I don't want, but what can I say? We both had masks on. That's short. And then these dangle down, and they are just... one's longer than the other, but they hang down on both sides. $3. Excellent plating. And trying to reduce my risk of exposure as much as possible. And that's just the reality in my life right now in Texas. So this is nice. It has these to make it several... Let's see, 3 strands on each side. Some of it's glass. It's blacks and silver tone, $4. That may be glass. I untangled a little bit of this because y'all remember that this was quite the tangled mess. So we shall see. Lots of single earrings, and I dumped the bucket to see if we could pair any, and we paired the ones you saw. Terry, your craft lot is on its way as of today. It's full. So the dumpster dive was 3 bags that had been ripped open and lots of jewelry boxes that were empty. I hope they were donated full and that the people working there just took the jewelry and that they didn't throw the box and the jewelry out. I think that's what happened because a few days ago we had about 10 empty jewelry boxes, same type of deal, and they threw the boxes out. So this has some people's personal items, vintage stuff, interesting stuff. I haven't gone through it all. I'm seeing how this is supposed to go. But this is nice. Brass with some orange. And this is where this one needs to be hooked back. Shouldn't be hard to do. How's y'all's week been? I hope everyone's had a good week and we're having a good weekend. Whether we're able to sleep late or not tomorrow, I am. 5 days of getting up at 5:30 and doing this heavy brain learning. The learning is just, and our little group is ahead of everybody because I'm with two smart people. $4. That's really nice. I'm not sure if the orange is glass or plastic. We have an elephant if we can get it out. So we may not be able to right now. Wow, this blue. Look at this blue. Yeah, are y'all ready to do some treasure hunting? Man, oh man. So I did manage to stay up for a loan, but I appreciate it. I had somebody get on here and tell me the guy won, and I was okay with it. He kind of reminded me of a little bit rougher version of myself. Not that I mean, he was amazing. He got the musk. What all he got, he survived and used it well. Still had stuff to eat at the end. The girl, I felt bad for her. I wish there would have been a way. I didn't really know how she started getting the frostbite. You know, like when I wasn't watching every detail, and I don't know what her situation. Did she not have a way to like wrap her feet up in fur or anything? Does anybody know? And the other one couldn't get warm either. But they had to medically remove the girl, and that was at day 90. And then the guy had to make it 10 days. And I didn't think anybody would make it to 100 days like that. RMN, so Roman, it's very nice. It's different color of pearl and different size. Faux pearl, $4. Really pretty chocolates. Chocolate colored faux pearl. And she had a good attitude. She did say, I'm not going to lose my toes. I'm okay with it. And she had gangrene and, a frostbite. So they were black, so it wasn't gangrene yet, I guess. But frostbite in both big toes. One was worse than the other. I don't even think she knew it was in the other one yet. That's what they said. Or maybe she did know it was starting. Thirsty one. 31. JK 31. Thirsty. Yeah, I'm thirsty too. These lights are something that I just can't. My eyes are so tired from, I don't know, getting up early and being on a computer most of the time. By the time it got to Friday, this is not the normal thing we do. Y'all have been hearing about education, public education starting up online. Well, we're doing both, face-to-face and online. This says, it's got a mark. And I'll show y'all. It's that little person. It's 925. And it's a little green person. I do not think that this chain is 925. I just think the little charm is 925. $8. Well, we had a box of jewelry, and when I came home from running errands, it was there from the FedEx, so that was exciting. And we were too tired to even go to the thrift store. They haven't had any since they opened back up after closing down. They haven't had any jewelry, and I know it's the weekend. I did not go yesterday, and I didn't go today. I'm trying to untangle, but that's not good. Let's look at some things that were untangled. A heart. Hearts. Cute little heart pendants, $3. Pretty long necklace. Pretty big heart. What's this? This is some gold tone with a light pink, and it is designer, etc. Oh, there's something else tagging along. What is this? Well, that's a nice color, but I don't see any marks. Might be one of those wine charms too. Is this part of a broken something? Glass. Thin. We'll just set it to the side. We'll see. So yeah, 31 or whatever. It's a cross going sideways. It's kind of tangled up here at the clasp. Has a little bling on it, $2. Okay, etc. Whoops, my hand caught the iPad. I don't have any stories. You know, I didn't walk today. I did dumpster dive, and like there's some old pins, but I don't think there's any precious metals, but it'll be interesting to go through the two big bags. There'll be a few nice trinkets. Plastic, $3. It looks like rose quartz, but it's plastic. So, faux rose quartz. Here's another big heart. It's dented. It has a dent. $2. Has a nice chain. Let me see if it works. I think I'll do better, feel better with my eyes after I get some sleep. I'm one of those that right now in my life I need about 9 hours, and I'm getting 7 or 6 a night. I don't know what this is. It's got a clasp here, and then it goes like this and hangs down, so $2. I guess that would mean it was a necklace. This is neat. It's ceramic. I don't know what that is. And it says something there. 18 karat gold plate. You know, it's just gold plated, white gold. And I don't know this, what does this say? So $3. This is kind of worn, this material. It's like a shoestring or something. Fashion jewelry. You got your earrings. Lightweight, $2. It is Friday night. We have waited a long time, and I know not everybody is off yet, but this is my second full week. Faux pearl, silver tone, $3. Those masks, now I'm wearing them about 7 hours a day, and they drop, my nose is real dry, and it gets it feels weird, you know. This is nice. It's a silver goldish tone, very long, $4. And so I want a hot, and my room is ice cold. I'm wearing a thick sweater, so that doesn't help. So when I come home, I want something hot. So Liz, this is perfect. I made me a hot peppermint tea with lemon and honey, and I went to feed the cats. Beautiful. I really like this. $3. Vintage. I like that look. Here's this brassy, $2. It's not brass because it sticks to a magnet, but it's nice. Oh, well, I hope we get, you know, by the time we get it said and done. This I'm just going to go ahead and sell. I don't know if it's part of a necklace. It's short. Or an anklet, what it is. It's short. So, as is, $2. It's white glass. And it may be part of a, but I don't think so, because we got the jump ring up here. Probably an anklet. That's my guess, an anklet. This is a tangled mess. I don't know how many necklaces are in here. I guess I should see if this is silver here. But there's this clasp. And here's this one. I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and let it go for $3. Have some fun. Let me just see, because the flat, we might have a flat part that says it's, so forget, let me just see. It'll be 3 if it's not gold or silver, obviously. Came home at lunch. They had barbecue there. I didn't go to that building. My bestie and I said, we're not going to be doing that. We're going to, it doesn't matter if they're handing out a $100 bill. I love Benjamin Franklin. But I'm thinking of that because in the trash I found a counterfeit, you know, a big one. And I'm like, do I take that? And then I'm like, well, I do like Benjamin Franklin, so I'm going to kind of want to take that. And so, well, somebody fed us, somebody in the community fed us barbecue sandwiches, but I didn't go over there. I came home and I had an hour and a half, which is not going to happen later, so I'm taking advantage. And Minka likes company, and she likes her lunch, and she was happy. And then I went and hand watered with the hose some of the plants. We always have to make sure it gets water. I don't know what this is, just going on and on and on. So we're just gonna I'm a little slow today, but it is what it is, what it is, what it is. I'm looking for any evidence of sterling, and I don't see those. Okay, it sticks to a magnet. Let's just say $2. And you can have a tangle. Y'all thought we were done. No, we got this little cute little tangle here. And we'll see if we can't get these blue glass out of here. And let's let some things fall. The weather's been nice, low 90s, low humidity, makes a big difference when it's drier, you know, instead of like a greenhouse. East Texas has a lot of trees, so we have high humidity, and that's hard on people. So yeah, barbecue, even barbecue sandwich couldn't get me. We worked with a lady who she said, you know, she's on this is her second kidney transplant. And I remember last year she was waiting for one and just would look terrible. She had to do dialysis for like a year. And she's got a son in college, so she can't retire, I guess. Plus, I think she likes her job. I'm one that could retire. Not that I don't like my job, but it's getting to be a little crazy. But I have plenty to do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always busy. Anyway, she likes to see people in person. And I'm happy with 1 or 2 people. My bestie and my mom. And then visiting with people online. I didn't have a lot of luck when people would come over. And I had one lady that always came over, when we were cooking dinner and would stay for 2 hours. And, you know, I lived with somebody and she was like, that's going to have to, this is, I said, I know. So we've been very, before the COVID, you know, it's like for both of us, this home needs to be our place of sanctuary and rest, and not a place where the doorbell's ringing all the time. So we're both kind of like that. Is that an introvert when you're drained by people? Y'all can talk about that. Like my mom is an extrovert and she gets energy from people. She has to be around living people. I don't. I just get energy from doing fun things, you know, like gold. There it is, y'all. It's plastic, or some kind of neat plastic, actually. It's very pretty. $4. Anyway, my bestie and I, she's a Gemini, so sometimes she's an introvert and sometimes she's an extrovert. But most of the time, she's an introvert. White House Black Market. Where did they come up with that name? Are they talking about just a White House, or are they talking about the White House? And this is nice, though. Look at the different colors of chains. Gold tone, copper tone, the gunmetal gray, and it's so $5. And anyway, what was I talking about? So it was interesting because I had thought about this lady when we were having all this, you know, having to go back to work and all, and not everybody is, and all this. And so I talked to her for a few minutes today, and she said, well, you know that the medicine I take to suppress my immune system so I can keep my kidney, I cannot take it if I were to get COVID and have to take that medicine. So she said I could lose my kidney. Well, she's also diabetic, so, you know, that alone is a, you know, this that's just what's on my mind, you know, that's why I'm talking about it. So I did find it fascinating, though, and she's like, you know, I'm not messing around or whatever, but she still went and got her barbecue. My issue was the other day they had sandwiches from H-E-B, and did I say there was no social distancing? You know, the adults acted like kids. Everybody got in lines and was right behind the other, and I just said, I'm not going back over there. It's just not. So I came home and I did some watering, and I needed that, where you rest your brain and you just do physical. I will get this out of there. And no sprinkler, but just, actually, you know, when you get that done, so I didn't have to do that when I got home today. And I just couldn't eat lunch. I just cannot eat lunch. So it's really a snack. And then when I got home, I had some dinner. So, well, I unstretched it a little too far. And then we're talking to my other coworker about her finances, and I love to hear how people live, and, you know, that's always interesting because it helps me learn and it helps me make decisions, even though I'm old enough to know how to make some decisions. Especially when you're working with people and y'all are making about the same. She makes a lot more than I do, but she's got more years in. but she was telling me that she has to have this job because her husband just took all of their savings and opened a business in the next town. And it's doing good, but it's not, you know, and I'm like, wow, that's interesting. He's an electrician. He's very talented. And see, I'm the type, I told my bestie, I told her about it, and I said, I'm the type that I'd be telling my husband, hey, why don't you get an electrician's job and just something slow and steady that has a health insurance and all that at the university or whatever. But you know, that's their decision. This is beautiful blue, cobalt blue and midnight blue at the bottom, actually alternating. Lovely, $4. And there's just a lot of hair. Y'all, speaking of hair and teeth, I'm gonna have to show y'all what I found on the next video in the dumpster. It's the dumpster from the thrift store, okay? It's that one. Been going to it since 2014. And it's these people's donation, probably from their kids, because there's like 50 silver anniversary card and stuff like that. And that's why I think, you know, one of them passed and then the other one passed. And people donate to this thrift store because it's local and they just love it. It has they help a lot of people. And now I think they have decent managers, but these people also, I think, take things. But anyway, I need to go in there, and they're not open. They're open when I'm at work. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 10 to 2. So I can't, you know, I can't go in there. Plastic, it's nice, it's vintage, $3. I like the colors. But anyway, I'll show y'all. Whoever was like got there before me and was opening all the jewelry boxes, they left, let me just say, they left that one behind. And I didn't even know if I would bring it into the house. This is beautiful. It's black plastic. All of it's lightweight plastic. $3. Now y'all are like, what is it? And I don't really know. I'd have to ask y'all what you think the age of the person is. Ooh, and some of the work I was doing, I was having to put a little slideshow thing together. And came across, it was on the human body, and I came across some slides from an exhibition that my coworker had been to, where they take it's real human bodies that travel to different museums, and they strip them and just do certain systems like the nervous system, and it'll have like in the position of the thinker, and they came from China, and they're real human bodies that are preserved and stripped back to show, you know, like just the brain and the nerves and all that. This is nice. $3. It's faux, but it's nice. Anyway, I don't know what the point was, but we were talking about that. She went to see it, and she said it was mostly men, and it was from China, and the story was they were prisoners that donated their body. Well, AEO, we don't believe that. This is cute, though. It's glass. I love this cut, emerald cut. And then, then it has a real peacock feather. This is what it looks like. So you may have to do something. I don't know if it can be, you know, whatever. If you take hairspray or hair gel or whatever. We'll just say $2 on it. But that's pretty neat. Do y'all know that the female peacock chooses her mate by how many eyes he has? These things. A study was done that the more of those the male I forget. I guess he's the peacock and she's the peahen. I think that's how that goes. And yeah, and then they were talking about an albino peacock doesn't have that visual, and he didn't get anybody. Which is interesting because in nature, if you're albino, you're going to be selected out because you stand out. You don't blend in with the white. So I guess her not choosing him is another way of saying we're not going to pass that gene on to have offspring that may not blend in. How about a freebie? This is black lace. It's pretty. You'll need to fix this or take it off, but it's actually nice. I really like this purple. I don't know if I finished up all my topics. So extrovert, introvert, what are you? And the COVID is really wreaking havoc for both kinds. But I think the introverts are doing better as far as, you know, not being so affected. Yeah, so she has been, you know, up there socializing with the mask on and being around more people than I would allow, the kidney lady, and but she's all over that, knowing that medicine interaction and I don't know what all. This is nice. It does have a ribbon. You can take it off. $3. It's plastic, but it goes over the head, and they really are very nice. So we're almost to the bottom of this pile that we had. I'm going to freshen up this dirty towel. I just couldn't do it because I had all this jewelry on it. Now something is going on with this. What is going on with it, y'all? I really like it. This pulled away. Where did it pull from though? I don't know. I'm gonna have to sell it as is. Somehow it goes like this. And if you can't get this one on, you can clip it off, get rid of this knot, and I think you'll be good with these. They're plastic, but beautiful color. They're much lighter in real life. Yeah, we talked about the mating habits of peahens. And have you ever watched the videos where, you know, the guys are prancing around the peacock and the peahen is just pecking away, looking down like she don't have a clue that he's even there? It's kind of hilarious. Humans don't really do that. We got it kind of backwards where the girls are trying to get all the attention. And I know the guys are doing stuff, but it's the guys that act like they're not paying attention to us, isn't it? Or do I have that correct? Okay, I think you're going to need a jump ring. I don't know. It shouldn't be too hard. What did I say? $4 is. I do like the faux drusies. I don't know why, because when they come up, it's like, ooh, collectible, you know, let's put it in a category. Yeah, I can tell you stories about what, you know, my coworker came and sat down for the, you know, after it was time to go, but we had an adult conversation, which was nice. It wasn't about work, and I think we did need to rebond. But I can tell you about how her dad lives. It's interesting. He hoards animals, but it's not too bad. It's not like what you would think. But potbelly pig, it's like 4 dogs, 2 birds, and I think that's it in the house. Like 6 mules and some horses. He's 80. And she's just, it's not as clean as she wants. It's in the country. There's mice in the house and stuff like that. And she wanted to call Adult Protective Services. And I told her, they're going to tell you that he has the right to basically self-determination. I don't know what the word is. As long as nobody else is abusing him, he can live his life the way he wants. Now, if he's threatening to kill himself, which he's not, that's a different story. But her half-brother lives on the property and comes over and, you know, makes sure he's okay and all. But he's just got a lot of, you know, companions, so he's happy with the animals. But she said, I used to go over there and clean, but I can't do it anymore. I said, that's okay. I don't know what that is. It's like a money symbol bracelet. Okay, I keep holding this. It's plastic black, $3. It does have, like, if you pull it hard, you can see. I don't know. It's in good condition, if you ask me. Now, the Druzy is yellow. It's interesting. It's a plastic, but it's also kind of a crystal and rough texture. $2. And that's it. Let me see what has fallen down. This is not going to be, it's all, you know, we got broken bracelets. That's probably not. Let's go ahead and let these go. $1 for this. This is very soft leather. It could even be deer. It's so soft, but I'm not sure, but maybe. And this one's torn. So that's for that. And come back for the next video, because you're going to see, here's a freebie, just a little stretchy. You're going to see something interesting. See y'all soon.